What's going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? All right, I gotta clear. Just don't have time to clear my throat. That's how busy we are. We're gonna watch Black Mirror season 6, episode 4 today. I'm excited. I've been really enjoying this season a lot. John, how are you feeling?
I'm good. My throat is clear, and I'm ready for Black Mirror.
That's what I'd like to hear, my dear. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the usual spiel. Leave a like that like button as much as you can. Also, subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified when our reaction for the next episode is up here on the channel. That one might be a tad bit late, just looking at what's upcoming and what we currently got to handle here at the channel. Also, full-length reaction watch along where you sync up with your own copy of Black Mirror is available for our Super Sexy Rejects at our Patreon page. Thank you to all who have been joining just for this show alone, but we cover so many things exclusively over there with reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. All full-length reaction watch-alongs are available at our Patreon page. Let's swing into action.
Tom and Katie have issued a statement naming their new baby Surrey. That's right, folks. Surrey Cruise.
Very specific time to set this in.
Yeah, JP, I've been sitting here for 2 hours, but there's no sign of him. Are you sure it was him?
If I ever let you down.
I'll let you know.
Holy shit.
Is that supposed to be Tom Cruise?
I think so.
Oh, going back to the gay rumors.
Rumors? No, I'm just joking.
Don't let Tom catch you talking like that.
Hey, can I talk to you? I can pay for those pictures. $500?
Or is he supposed to be a Tom Cruise type?
Lady, please.
Oh, boy.
If you're Tom Cruise, you'd run at it.
Yeah, chase the car.
TV's Justin Camley enjoys a little afternoon delight with
It is not Tom Cruise.
Damn.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
300.
Camley hasn't been on TV in like 4 years.
He was on that VH1 thing. And he offered me 500.
Whoa.
3 each.
A lot of this season seems to be about consumerism.
Yeah.
I have really delicate sinuses. And when you fry garlic and ginger, it just makes the whole apartment a little acrid.
Delicious.
Yeah, I'll open the window, Nathan.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That guy can go to hell.
Yeah. She ought to kill him.
And we have celebrity news breaking right now here in Hollywood. Former Sea of Tranquility star Justin
Whoa.
dead in his Hollywood Hills home. TMZ are reporting he was found hanged in an apparent.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's not your fault. You're just doing your job, that's all.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of your fault.
Wanted his face out there, the money and the rest of it, and then he gets sad because he feels exposed. It's just dumb. And half of these assholes would themselves if we didn't take their picture.
Says he's got Sydney Alberti in the back.
The Alberti.
The Alberti.
It's nice for once to see it from the perspective of them.
Yes. Humanize the paps.
These hard-working people.
Come on.
God, those flashes, too.
This way, you
You skank. Ugh.
I love your steak.
You piece of shit! Say it to my face! Come on,
You touch me again.
You got exactly what you wanted.
I got witnesses. You touch me again. You're gonna hear from my lawyer.
I mean, you verbally assaulted her.
Yeah, you provoked her, dude.
I was just thinking, we might go to the Czech Republic sometime soon.
See my ancestors.
Okay, guys, that's a wrap for day 2. Take your sides for tomorrow if you don't have them. Make sure you check your call sheets for pre-call. Great job.
AD, the worst job.
That's true.
Anyone who does it is a piece of crap.
Hate every AD.
John, we will not explain that joke. We will let people think we don't like assistant directors.
Yep.
I was schooled at Wickham Abbey.
Wickham. Mushroom Abbey. Oh, yeah. Not while you're tripping. Don't do that. Yes. Into the supermassive.
You don't have someone who you could send out there?
This is a well-shot sequence.
Well, drive.
Reverse it.
Look, if I live vicariously through these characters, I'm going to make the bad decisions. Okay? You get out. You do not get caught. Now we're going to see how good her acting really is.
What
did he say?
They found man in the road.
Man?
They think hit and run.
Are there cameras anywhere near here?
It's been 2 whole weeks since Mazey Day, star of the Everwish saga, abruptly left the set of the 3rd installment of the franchise. No one has seen.
Whoa.
I'm not good at confrontation, so my therapist suggested that I use cue cards.
You're the worst roommate.
Oh, boy.
Your share of the rent is late. Groceries disappearing from my clearly marked personal shelf in the fridge.
I'll get the money.
This is poor guy.
What's up, Bo? You got a minute?
So do paparazzi usually have to work 2 jobs? It's so tough being in this field.
So tough being a vulture.
Maybe I respect your decision. Thought about that? Thought that maybe you could help me with something.
Oh, she quit.
Yeah.
Mazey Day.
But she was the best in her field.
She got kicked off the movie set 2 weeks ago, flew home, and no one's seen her since. Nick's offering $30K for the first photo of her.
Woof. It's life-changing money.
$30K. 40 if you catch her looking like a junkie.
You could get your own fridge.
Let me know.
Damn, this is a moral conundrum.
Hello? Food delivery?
Oh, I think I have some money in my purse.
It's okay. Mr. G said while you're a guest in his house, he's left money to cover everything.
Oh, no.
Mr. G.
She was found.
Damn.
Let the trail begin.
Yes. Good old dial-up. You could be a researcher.
She says she orders here every week?
Mm-hmm. Saw her yesterday.
Really?
Game is afoot.
So when drones come in handy.
Yeah. If only Mazey Day was 20-odd years in the future.
The supermassive black hole is symbolic for her emotion.
Black hole with the pity of soul.
The first step is to recognize that you're not in control of this.
Is this your guru?
I've arranged a place that we can take you private out of town for just a few days. But it's about getting you through tonight, and then we see.
She reminds me of Alicia Vikander, but it's not.
Very inconspicuous. Come on, you could do it. I'm rooting for you. I don't feel bad for Mazey. She was drugged out and she killed a man. Get that photo.
Cooker.
Look at these open roads in LA. Like how it normally is.
Totally breaks the illusion.
I like that shot. Shows you how close they actually are. Too close. This driver's not suspicious at all. This person's been behind us since the neighborhood. There it is.
Yep. Let's do this.
Oh, shit.
Ouch.
Hey, what the God damn it!
That's not legal.
Is there a motel within crawling distance?
Well, the only place near here is the Cedarwood Retreat. That's fitting more like a rehab place. Kyle, that's my uncle. Most days he's a masseuse there. He says someone hired the entire complex for the weekend.
Ooh. Damn, she just stumbles into all the right information.
And she got the Thomas guide handy.
You were right. Compliments to the chef.
Mm-hmm. Thumbs up for the pecan pie, Jesse.
We aim to please.
I want some, damn.
Just shut up and trust me.
Aww.
It's a cool shot.
No one's hopping this fence.
What is this, Jurassic Park? Got a T-Rex in there or something?
No, they're just keeping people like us out.
And they got a camera up there, they can see you.
Is that Whitty's car? Did you tell him?
No, did you tell him?
No.
This prick.
Where'd you put it, huh? Underneath my seat?
I think of it as an unpaid informant. It's under the gas tank.
That is so messed up.
It's got to be Mazey Day, right?
This was my find.
Yeah, I heard of this place.
Let's find a way in.
This is massively unethical.
No way.
Well, that was easy. This is bad. Yeah, you still get like 7K, 7,250 out of it.
4 ways.
Probably more than that.
A little bit, yeah.
7,400. 7,450.
73.
Not quick enough right now. No, 7,500.
It'd be like 8 something.
7 times 4 is 28. 5 times 4 is 20. So 500 times 4.
Oh, you're looking at 30K, okay.
Yeah, it's 30K for the photo, right?
But 40K if she looks like a junkie. We're both on the right track.
Isn't Babbage into like holistic food or some shit? Is he even a doctor?
For Hollywood, just about.
She must have been desperate to call him in.
You were ready for her to get a cigarette.
You're at ISO 100 right now?
I mean, they have a very special kind of lens.
Open to 2.8 in the middle of the night? I don't know. Oh, yike.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, shit. This is 30 grand.
That could be anybody.
Is that a chain around her neck?
Kinky shit.
Looks like Babbage shackled her up for the cold turkey.
That's illegal, Hector.
And what you guys are doing is
no
totally fine.
Yeah.
Get that photo.
Shit.
Oh, that is so unsettling.
Yeah.
No. They've really crossed the line here. Guys, cut the shit. Oh, that's so messed up.
This is mad grim.
So much for sexy shots.
You gotta go. Guys, can you just stop for 1 minute?
Yeah, Christ, you've got a billion shots.
I gotta get through this alone. They say a lot of shit. Okay, we're gonna get you out.
Yeah, Gonna sacrifice her? What the hell's going on here?
You don't understand!
Mazey.
Oh no. Don't say the wrong thing right now. Are we about to...
She
yes!
was bit by a werewolf.
Yes!
Just go!
Yes.
Oh my God! What the? Bo. No, we gotta go, Bo.
I love that this is happening.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone else responded to this, but I am so down right
Yeah.
now.
I was about to say, this doesn't seem like the kind of episode where someone would get killed, but I hope these guys buy it. Get him.
Well, that one guy was just so late to registering what happened. Get him.
No! Guys, help!
Get that classic shot. Get that drag shot.
What are you doing? These shots are worth $1 million each, Bo!
You have so many on your camera.
Go. No, I agree. Take the camera.
Oh, nice light. Oh.
¡Chicano! ¡Es que sáquense del camino! ¡Joder, bien!
Oh!
It's not about frying chicken. You know, you're gonna saute it, you're gonna bake it, because you undercook it, and people die.
They could come in. It's out there. They could be coming this way.
Take a few deep breaths, settle down, and explain to me what has happened.
Call for help.
I will.
Oh.
I need to understand the situation. No. Officer, stay down. Stay down.
You don't understand.
Officer.
It's out there, officer! You need to call for backup, officer!
Oh, no, not Jesse, but the pecan.
The pecan pies. Who's going to cook perfect chicken?
I don't care what it says. This is masterfully shifted into another genre.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeesh.
He's still taking a photo.
Eyes on the prize. No. I kind of liked you. Oof.
Oh, he shot the other guy.
Hey.
Wowie. If she's the only survivor, it's going to look like she killed Mazey Day.
Yeah.
Do it. Take it.
Take the treasure.
Kill me.
This show's hilarious.
Kill me. Just shoot me.
You need some kind of confession, though, you know?
Can I get you on tape telling me to shoot you? DIY.
Yup.
Yo, Jesus Christ. No.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
This season's having fun with itself. That's it.
Moonlighting professionals.
Yeah.
Moonlight. It's all moonlighting all around. So much moonlighting.
So many creatures of the night colliding.
Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun.
Yeah. It's like one of those straightforward, like punchy, like 85-minute horror movies where you're just like, I mean, obviously this is smaller, but within proportion, you're like, yes, just lean and mean, and to the point. One big twist. That's all you need.
Again, yeah, media consumerism. This seems to be the topic.
Sure. Yeah.
This really seems to be the topic here.
Yeah, and the lengths media, entertainment, and otherwise will drive us to well past the brink of humanity.
Yeah, the exploitive nature of our kind, too.
Yeah, that's a good call.
It's exactly what Charlie Booker seems to want to be talking about, except for episode 3, which was a meditative space movie.
About hope and loss and grief.
But other than that one, these other ones, I mean, we don't know what the next one's going to be. But this one, I thought it was fun. This is one of those where I can I have no idea what the response is on this one, but I can see people like not liking it. It seems like one of those episodes that feels so out of place for what Black Mirror is.
Yeah,
because it's such a super, like, it doesn't feel science fiction at all.
No,
it is just purely. I mean, neither was a true crime one, but that at least had more of a technological angle in some element. This exploring it through the lens of paparazzi. Haha, get that? Hey. Exploring it through the lens of, oh my God, that was well done. I don't care what anyone says. That was great. That was great use of vocabulary there.
Perfect.
So yeah, exploring it through the lens of the paparazzi. Oh, I just love the way that sounds. Just works so well.
Let's just live in this loop right here.
It works so well.
It
doesn't
does.
It?
Right through the lens of the
what
paparazzi.
the paparazzi is. Yeah. Right through the not. You guys get it.
No. I think we should deep dive this to really explore the brilliance.
That sentence is. There's so many layers.
It's a pearl right there.
Because you're seeing it through the perspective of them, but then also the physical analogy of how they use their lens.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. The extension of their villainy, of their desire, of their greed. Yes.
It's a really good line.
It's terrific.
Yeah, no. This
we need a moment of silence for the joke.
This movie's a little. I keep calling these movies. They kind of feel that way.
Yeah.
This one, I thought, I like how tight and lean and mean it is. I think it could have been a little bit longer because, actually, you know what? Nah, screw that. It plays like a B movie. It plays like a well shot B movie. Like, specifically this one, like a B movie, especially right down to when they're all like trapped in the diner and the way that's all lit.
Yeah, 100%. Like
you got the cop, you got the other customers there, you got the cook. It's like in a movie that probably would have been like 45 minutes.
That would be the second half of the movie. Would be this bottle situation where they're just in the diner trying to survive or something like that. Yeah, because it's like once the reveal comes around, you get like kind of a medley of tropes then, because we cut back to the foggy night, and the victim looks up and they're the werewolf, and that's step one, and then we're running through the woods and we got wolf vision, and then we're holed up in the diner, and you even get like an American, like one of that transformation shot where it's like profile on her and the teeth are coming in and she's like mostly covered in hair, like that really looks like one of those shots from American Werewolf. And
it feels like, to me, it feels like From Dusk Till Dawn meets American Werewolf in London, in the sense of how they are two separate stories that merge into one.
Yeah.
And it would probably be fun to watch it again to see what they might allude to theme-wise. Like, to compare it to From Dusk Till Dawn, some people usually say that, like, it's just this one getaway movie with these bank robbers that then suddenly becomes a vampire movie out of nowhere. And whenever I rewatch it, I don't see it that way. Like, you can see sort of the bloodlust of the characters just within the humanity of them. And then they have this opening scene where like someone is set on fire, and so they're establishing certain motifs that feel like they could be they're establishing these certain motifs that feel like they could be, vampiric.
Vampiric, yeah.
That's how you say it. Vampiric. They could feel vampiric. And here I didn't really pick up on much. Like it feels like it could be werewolf, except for the idea of who these people are during the day, and then what they do in the shadows or at night. What they really morph into, and like the analogy of our Zazie Beetz character of someone who's trying to lead the straight and narrow, morally righteous life, but who she really morphs into is like she is the werewolf herself for
it's still
this
in
act. Yeah, like it's in her. So I could see that parallel, which is probably what they're doing.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and two, I can imagine, like you said before, it's like I can sort of imagine this being ranked low in the season, partly too because its allegorical content isn't like super revelatory or super, at least at first glance, super deep or anything. It's like the addictions that live within the dark sides of humanity are that kind of werewolf metaphor that are very apparent within Mazey Day, but also, a character like Zazie Beetz who's clearly conflicted with what she does, but also is like good at it and determined, so it's like that's the dark side that lurks within that then gets pulled out by the full moon of opportunity. I think this does work best as viewed through the lens of an exploitation flick or something like that. It kind of reminded me of like watching Dog Soldiers or something like that, which is again lean, mean werewolf joint. And I really enjoyed this for the immediacy. And I think, it's like celebrity, addict, blacking out, erratic behavior. Totally makes sense for a werewolf allegory. Going to the, secluded wellness retreat center is like such a well-worn Hollywood trope that like it's a nifty idea to me. Like it's fun, it's a little silly, but also in like a clever sort of way where I'm like, just do directly, like actors struggling with both the public eye and their own demons, but also make those demons personified horror style. I don't think it's necessarily getting at something super heady, which is something that like Black Mirror, I think, like Charlie Brooker said, he wanted to again expand the idea of what that means to be a Black Mirror episode, and I like that they're doing more horror overtly this season, certainly. But I do think, that's the one thing I guess you could complain about is, like, it's not that deep, or it's not, like, shining a light on something that you're like, oh, wow, that's true, or, like, I never would have thought of that. But, like, stylistically and the way that they capture, like, the mushroom sequences and then trade that, at least spiritually then for werewolf carnage, I thought was cool and complimentary. It's really well shot and... I mean, aside from the unbelievable traffic conditions, it also just showcases the beauty of our state, which is nice.
Yeah, and I like the presence of Zazie Beetz a lot. I think she's Bates, Zazie.
I think from her pronunciation, I think it's supposed to be Zazie Beetz.
Zazie Beetz?
Yeah.
Well,
could be mistaken.
I always love her presence. No matter how minor a role she might have in something, but here she's the lead. I just love watching her. I think she has a really great screen presence. And so just enjoying her. And I think this is the one, too, where I think this was the one episode out of the 4 we've seen so far where I could feel the writing kind of talking at me about them versus just living in the character perspective solely. Sure. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what's been making a lot of these episodes very effective.
Yeah,
and the Streamberry one kind of does that.
But this one, you have those two other guys who are just the absolute worst. Who are clearly like message like if it was just Zazie Beetz and the other guy and her other buddy, like I think you might have like more grayness to play with or like a more nuanced sort of.
But they didn't even really do it with Zazie Beetz' character. They didn't really do it with her. Like it was really obvious that she was going to take that photo.
Yeah.
It wasn't like,
yeah.
what position you in? You know?
Yeah, totally. There's never any doubt. And there's not really like a crazy growth so much.
Where
It's
you're
just
like,
a
no,
debate.
don't go down that path.
Yeah.
Don't go back.
Don't seal your fate with this final act of, moral vultureness.
Yeah. So it was kind of missing that little punch, but not early. I mean, I just think it was a fun exploitation one. I thought this was fun. This was really fun.
Yeah, and I don't begrudge this show a quick, tight, fun one, and like it does seem like it is a little impersonal with everybody. I liked the way it captured Mazey, whatever her name is, Mazey Day, because when we're with her in all these intimate situations, but it still feels like you are observing somebody when you shouldn't be. And I think that works really well. I think, Zazie Beetz has a lot of presence in the supporting cast, especially her buddy, I thought, had a nice presence. The guy at the diner had nice presence. But you don't really... The furthest you get to know her is just like, I'm trying to live, an honest life, but also I need money.
Yeah.
Because I got problems with my roommate.
And I would have preferred a little bit more of a controversial approach.
Sure.
Of, should we really be sympathizing with?
Yeah.
Should we really be seeing this in the view of them?
Because that
Instead
was
of kind of keeping me as a third-party observer.
Yeah.
Which maybe kind of works because that's what they do.
Yeah, it's at least worth a good debate.
Yeah. But I would like the challenge of should I be in their perspective? Because they are awful.
Yeah, and I thought that's kind of what we were doing in the middle when they're on the chase. Because they give you enough with Mazey Day to be like, I can sympathize with the position you're in, but also until the reveal comes around, it seems like you've done something pretty terrible. So there's a good quandary there. And then, with Zazie Beetz, you have her conflict. And then when you mix those two together, I think that's the most emotionally interesting the episode becomes. And then that all, gives way to the whole werewolf thing.
Because they set it up where that one person died because of her exposing. So I thought they were going to have some type of character moment there.
Yeah.
But maybe, but
I mean,
it didn't at all.
I mean, by the end, it's like, in doing what you guys did, I guess maybe, a couple people died here, but maybe you helped save lives. I don't know. If they couldn't contain this at the wellness retreat, then, at least you wiped a werewolf off the map so not more people will die. Yeah, it's a little confused in that sense, I guess, or just under kind of developed in that sense. And you also have that bit on the street where the guy's like berating and verbally assaulting that woman, and then immediately is like, oh, you can't, you're assaulting me. Like there are interesting questions about this particular world of the paparazzi that it starts with, that it leads with, and then kind of just I guess that it just allows those things to be in your consciousness and little else beyond that. It's just the conflict of living this life.
Yeah. This is the least thought-provoking one. Yeah. Of the four, because even though it's not as silly as Streamberry, it's still the least enchanting with the mind.
Yeah.
But very enjoyable.
Sure.
And I think plays to things we like, John.
Yeah. And I'm always, I love a good vampire story. I know you do as well, but I'm always giddy when something surprises me with werewolves, just because it's a little bit less trodden in terms of classic monster territory.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, what'd you think about this one? Did you like it? Leave your thoughts down below. You can subscribe, leave a like, check us out on the Patron, and hey, let's send this for the Patron. Chris Wamoff. Chris. If there's anyone at our Patreon who I could see being a werewolf, it's definitely you. You do too many good deeds. And when you do that many good deeds, you know where that stems from? The anger and guilt of not doing enough good deeds.
It's true.
And that you take that guilt and you project it in trying to right other things, but you have something brewing within you, simmering, seething, waiting to be unleashed, because that darkness that you fight against is really within you, and that's why you're trying to externally shut it down. But we all know there's a monster within you that's willing to come out just waiting, chomping at the bit, shall we say, for its opportunity to do good with its werewolf abilities and kill bad guys. We don't get enough vigilante werewolves.
By night.
It's really hard to control your werewolf abilities, but I can see you just taking matters into your own hands. All these things you get arrested for and fired for trying to do good things. I can see you finally going after these people who are wronging our world by straight up murdering them as a werewolf.
As a werewolf.
Chris Werewolf.
Yeah. Oh, get that on a t-shirt.
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
Werewolf. Werewolf. Chris Whamwolf.
Chris Werewolf. I like it a lot.
There we go.
Plus a werewolf named Chris. How mad could you be?
Yeah. There goes Chris.
It was Chris.
Slaughtering.
Still helping people with his teeth and claws.
Cleaning up after them, Chris. Leaving a stain. Chris, thank you for cleaning up this world one bit at a time.
You're one of the good ones, Chris.